Should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Now I just need to share the new link. So you see, internet's like this, you know. You have problems sometimes, and that's fine. You have to deal with it, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm gonna have to share the link with the people right now because I had to restart the live. So let me share the new link now with people. So now I'm live on this. So let me share the new link. Okay. Okay, let me delete that from Facebook. And let me post the new link now. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry for this one. Live now, sharing how to create a strategy from scratch. That's what we're gonna do today. Scratch. All right. Okay. Just tap in the chat if you're jumping on right now. If you're watching this live with me, just tap in the chat. And so I know this link. I know that this link is working. This is the right link. The last one had a connection issue. Okay. Let me get rid of the previous one because the previous one people can maybe have some problems. You know, like this live thing is very complicated, right? Because if something goes wrong, my goodness, I don't know how those YouTubers they do. You know, I have to go to my YouTube here to delete the previous one. So let's just do that quickly, and we're gonna go for the fun part. I understand. Delete that, and then now people can actually get a shareable link. And yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna give like just a few minutes so people can understand what's going on. I think I had like 4 or 5 people in the chat on the last one, and then now yeah, I had to restart with a new link, so it could be a little bit confusing. All right. Hello, Rafael. Thanks for saying the video and audio is okay. That's good to know. I just sent you like the link on DM because I imagine that you were one of the people who was watching the previous live where we had some issue with the link. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, maybe the OBS didn't create the live correctly. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna give just a few minutes for more people to jump on. Today is gonna be a very important what do you call it, a very important class, because we're gonna go over how to create a trading strategy from scratch. I believe you, Rafael, you have like a trading strategy which is like basically like a breakout retest sort of a strategy, which is an amazing strategy, by the way. And yeah, we're gonna just go over the basics on how to create one and how to be profitable, because that's basically the secret in trading. If you have a profitable trading strategy, you are basically the casino, because you know you're gonna make money consistently no matter what happens, and that gives you like gives you freedom, you know, peace of mind, where like you don't care if the market is gonna go up or down. Um, you know you're gonna make money over time, and the casino doesn't care if some people are making money today or tomorrow, because the casino is gonna be open 24/7. They know as long as they are open, they're gonna be making money. So, all right. I think we are good to go. I think we already let everyone knows that there was some issues with the previous live, and then now we can start streaming. In Australia, I think it's around 10 a.m. In Europe, I think now it's about night time, like 10 p.m. to around midnight. And yeah, here it's around 6 p.m. So US, Canada, it's around 6 p.m. So it's a good time. It's on Saturdays. I know people like to take this day off and enjoy the day, but I usually work on my Saturdays a lot more than during the week, to be honest, where I focus on building this community, helping answering questions, doing mentorship, working on my trading course, working on these trading strategies and back testing, working on my own trading, reviewing my week. So Saturday is a very busy day for me. Yeah, nice. If you want to ask any questions about your strategy, if you want me to have a look on your strategy as well, see if there is anything we can improve, let me know, Rafael. I'll be more than happy to help you here, bro. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Let's not waste any time in here. All right, so when you create a trading strategy, what's the first step you need to do? What's the first step you need to do? The first step is finding a pattern, okay? So that's the first step. You want to find a pattern. If you don't know what's a pattern, then you need to, again, buy a book. You can, I have in my computer here, I have a few trading books that I can give you guys for free. Again, just send me a DM and ask for those books. I'll be more than happy to provide some of them. So you can basically, for example, this one, chart patterns. There are hundreds of patterns in this book, hundreds and hundreds of patterns in this book that you can just grab one and create a strategy. AB equals CD, it's a very famous pattern. I love the pattern. I actually have a strategy based on that pattern as well. So that's the first step. The other thing you can do is buy a trading course. Like in my course, you can learn lots and lots of patterns. Or if you're really broke and shy enough to not ask me for those books for free, you can just basically put here chart patterns on Google, and you can just look at these patterns, you know. And the previous webinar yesterday, I talked about the head and shoulder. Look, the head and shoulder here, see the bearish and the bullish head and shoulder, which is one of my favorite patterns. And this one is another famous pattern, double top, double bottom. And actually, let's start this by selecting this pattern. So this is the pattern that we're gonna pick, okay? This is the pattern we're gonna pick. We're gonna pick bullish or bearish double top or double bottom, okay? And then from there, we can create the next step of the strategy. So the first step is to actually, there is a problem with the sound, really? Let me know if there is anything else. I can see there are maybe 4 or 5 people here on the chat. If you can tap in the chat if there is any problem with the sound, just let me know. I can also maybe change the music as well. Maybe the music can be a little bit more chill, right? Just in the background. Let me know if the sound is a little bit better now, so I can make sure I'm not speaking just to myself. Sounds okay for you, Laura? Okay, cool, amazing. Fede, how's it going, man? You're here with us, nice. Yeah, cool. Amazing. So, all right. So maybe something on your side, Rafael. Maybe refresh the page or something like that, bro. And let me know. Let me know how you're doing. Okay. So the first thing is to find the pattern. So we're gonna pick a double top or a double bottom. Okay. So that's gonna be the pattern. Then what you need to do, after the first step of picking the chart pattern, you need to create the rules around the pattern. Okay. So just to make it easier for us, let's say after we see the double top, we're gonna enter on the break of the neckline. We're gonna put the stop above the double top, and then we're gonna go for one-to-one risk reward in here. And then on the bullish side, we're gonna do the same. As soon as it breaks the neckline, we're gonna put the stop below the double bottom, and we're gonna go for one-to-one. So we created basically all the rules. We refresh it and it's okay. Amazing, brother. Amazing. So now let's learn how to make some money together here. So let me write this down. First step, find a pattern. Second step, define the entry and exit rules. Okay. And then after you define the entry and exit rules, you can start back testing your strategy. And this strategy is very simple. Okay, it's very simple. So what we're going to do is wait the market. So the first step is wait the market to create a double bottom or top, and then we're gonna enter. Then what are we going to do? We're gonna enter on the break of the neckline. Third step, put the stop loss above, below the pattern. Fourth step, take profit at one-to-one risk reward. Okay, so that's all the four rules of this strategy. Very simple strategy. Okay, and for this one, let's go into, let's say, let me change the market. Let's go for gold, because I've been doing on crypto for a long time. So now let's go to gold, and in here you can see that's the double bottom. Very basic textbook double bottom. Okay, this is your neckline. So that what you do, you're gonna buy on the break of the neckline. Your stop's gonna be below the double bottom, and you're gonna go for one-to-one. Okay, so that's your trade right there. Obviously here I recommend you guys using the replay mode and back testing that strategy. Okay, but I just want to show you guys an example. So let me show another example here. Let's say for the short side, and for this pattern, it's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect, like same equal highs. It can be like, it can pass through the first high a little bit, or it can be like the first high is a little bit higher than the second. That's okay. All right, it's still a double top. In this case, the neckline is down there, and here when it breaks the neckline, your stop would be there, your profit target would be down there. Okay, and then this one, it missed your profit target for a little bit and you get stopped out. That's fine, but the key here is to understand the pattern. Okay, and let's back test to see if we are profitable or not on this strategy. All right, so let's go here to, let's say, 1 hour chart, and I'm just gonna grab a random, very random time, and we're gonna back test this strategy together for a little bit. So let's say from because I'm in a free sort of account, it's gonna be telling me, okay, I cannot use the replay mode now. Let me see if I refresh the page, if I can use the replay mode with you guys. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use my paid account. If I can't use the replay mode, I'm just gonna use my paid account. So let's go to gold. I'm trying to show as much as I can on the free account, so you guys can see everything you can do on a free account. But I definitely recommend you guys to get at least Yeah, so let's jump on my paid account here, and let's go to gold, and let's put this 1 hour chart. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, so that's the 1 hour chart, and let me pick a random time here. So we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Okay, we don't know, we don't have hindsight bias right now. So now what do we need to do? We just need to wait for the pattern of a double top, double bottom. Okay, the first thing is to wait for the pattern. So right here, what we have a low, and then right now, if the market does this, that's gonna be our pattern for a double bottom. Okay, we're gonna be waiting the market to either come to that. It went up, that's fine. So if it goes to that level or this level, we can have a pattern here. So right now, it created another move, but it broke by a lot. Okay, if it had come just here and that would be a double top for us. But right now, that's not really the best double top because it broke by a lot. And this could be a double top. See, this could be a double top. And this would be our neckline. And we would get stopped out because our stop would be there and our profit target would be up there. So far, so good. And then you're gonna keep doing that over and over again, okay? So the first one you get stopped out, that's fine, and you move on, and you keep back testing this. Keep back testing. We're gonna wait for a pattern, and then we are creating a sort of range in here, so nothing interesting for now. We created a high, but the market's moving up. Okay, so the best thing here is to actually wait for a double bottom so you can go with the trend. But right now, the market just wants to go up. That's basically what gold is doing in these days. So many wars going on, and people are piling into gold. And right here, we have a sort of double bottom. Okay, that's the first, the second, and that would be your neckline. So if we break the neckline, we're gonna be long. It's a kind of range now, so not the best pattern. We keep moving. We created a low. We tried to create a high. So now if we go back to the high of this, yeah, we broke the low, so nothing. And that's a double bottom here as well. That would be another nice double bottom. So if we break the neckline, you're gonna be long. And now we are long. So we put an order there, we put a stop loss below that low, and we're gonna go for a 1-to-1. The market's messing around and stop us out. Cool. All right, now I'm gonna teach you guys one more thing. Okay, so once you are in the back testing stage, obviously you wanna back test for many, maybe 50 trades or more, okay? And right now you can see, just based on the few trades that I've done, that this strategy is not robust enough. So you realize, okay, I'm getting stopped out too much. I need to improve the strategy. I need to refine the strategy. What should I do? So now we're gonna start creating some rules to improve your strategy, okay? So let's say we've done like this 100 times and we realize that we are not profitable because once the market creates a double bottom or double top, it actually it stopped me out more often than not. So we needed to create some rules so that we can kind of avoid getting stopped out so many times and only go for the best double bottoms in double tops. And the way you do that is basically looking at the market, zooming out the chart, understanding why. So every time you get stopped out on a trade, you need to ask why. Why am I getting stopped out? Is this trade high probability trade? For example, if you go to a casino, the casino is not gonna put a blackjack or a roulette that's not profitable. They created the rules so that they have edge on you. That's why they have all those games. That's why they have the poker machines, the blackjack. and all of that, because they have an edge on you. So you need to have an edge on the market. And the way you can have an edge on the market is after you find the pattern, after you create the rules, you need to back test to see, am I profitable or not? And if you're not profitable, then you need to understand why. Why are you getting stopped out? So this first trade here, why you guys think that you got stopped out? Can you analyze and see why you got stopped out? I can definitely see why you got stopped out. Because this is an uptrend. We are creating higher highs, higher lows all the time. So after creating this higher low, what do you think the market's gonna do? Is the market gonna revert back down? That's not likely. It's way more likely the market to continue create this sort of wave that is creating. And that's why the market is moving in that sort of waves. Up, down, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. See? High, 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 low, high, 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 low. The market's gonna continue with that wave, with that story, with that theme, okay? So therefore, this is not the best double top for you to be shorting. So right now, we had this double bottom here. And why do you guys think that this double bottom didn't work? I was telling like, okay, it would be amazing to find a double bottom so we can go long with the trend. But what happened here on this chart? What has just happened? We broke the market structure. We broke the structure of higher highs, higher lows. The market is not making higher highs, higher lows anymore. The market, oh, I think I pressed the wrong button. The market created the high. What was it? I think we lost. I think we lost. But the market created the high, and then oh, I think I lost it. But anyway, what happened was the market created the high and then broke the lows. So we are not creating the higher highs, higher lows anymore. We created a lower low, then a lower high. So therefore, the market now will need to pull back more. For example, in here, right? Let's grab this example. So once the market breaks the low, breaks the higher low, it makes a new lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. The market needs to mean revert now this whole move. And if you get the Fibonacci from there to there, you're gonna see 38. See? You're gonna see the 38 right there. So the market needs to mean revert back into one of those levels, like 38 or 50, and sometimes 61, depending on how strong is the market. Because gold is very, very strong right now. It pulled back to the 38 perfectly here and resume again. High, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. See? And then the market will again do what? Break that structure, makes lower, low, low highs, mean revert this whole move. Okay, so if we get now the Fibonacci from there to there, you can see that this pullback was much, much deeper, okay? If we get from the first leg, you can see here, perfect at the 50. See what I'm talking about? I hope you guys can understand what I'm talking about. If you can, just ask in the chat, okay? And I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. But this is just implementing some complexity, okay? Because as I said in the beginning, the double bottom, double top strategy was very basic, was very simple. In the market, nothing is simple, nothing's too easy like this. So you need to start understanding the market and you need to understand why you got stopped out. And with all the people that I mentor, I always ask, why do you think that trade didn't work? And why do you think that trade worked? Because you need to understand everything that has happened in the market that made the trade work or didn't work. So in this case here, for example, right? Let's say we add a little thing in our strategy to make it more robust, which is we are not gonna buy or sell double tops, double bottoms that is not in that's outside of a Fibonacci level. So for example, when the market touches the Fibonacci level like the 50, then we're gonna look for the double top, double bottoms. And for example, this one would have worked because we've got the low, we've got that, we've got another low, and we've got that, and that would be your entry signal. And you can see the market resume the uptrend. So again, look how many confluences you have in that single trade. You have the uptrend with you, so with the trend, you have the extension because now this move it's very extended down, and we have the Fibonacci level here, so the 50 Fibonacci level, and we have the pattern, which is a reversal pattern. Again, double tops, double bottoms are reversal pattern, but they don't work 100% of the time. I just show you guys that the two that we tested got stopped out, and you guys need to understand that got stopped out because again, it was in the middle of nowhere because we were fading an uptrend, because we were basically going against the market, against the momentum. So usually that's not a good idea. Okay, what we want to do is we want to find a moment when the market is going to mean revert into a Fibonacci level and create a reversal pattern, right? So now I'm going to just play the replay mode from here, okay? And we're just going to do one trade here with me on the back testing side, okay? Let me change this to the 4 hours so we can go a little bit faster. I'm gonna change that to the 4 hour chart. Beautiful. And look, I changed to the 4 hour and I can see here, look, this is a sister of the double bottom. This is a triple bottom. See? 1, 2, 3. Triple bottom pattern here. And work perfectly. I think if you go to the daily chart, let's see if there is like let's see this whole move, this extension. Let's grab a Fibonacci from, let's say, starting from that to that, right? From that high. And look at this. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, but I'm not surprised that this triple bottom is happened exactly at the 50 Fibonacci of that move. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's crazy. What do I mean by confluences? Like, confluences is what, like, the things you have on your side. So let's say you're playing a football match, okay? So it's 11 against 11, right? The confluences are the people that's on your side, okay? So let's say you have Cristiano, Messi, you know, you want to have those good players on your side, right? Because again, the market is just a battle between bulls and bears, longs and shorts, and one side's going to win at some point. And in that battle, you want to have more confluences on your side, meaning you want to have more positive things on your side. In this case here, we had what? We had the market in an uptrend. The market is strong. We had the 50 Fibonacci. We have this extension, okay? And we have the reversal pattern, which in this case is a triple bottom. So we want to have all those confluences. The more confluences, the better, because then you don't need a crystal ball to know that the market is going to go up, because look how many things it's on your favor. You have the 50 Fibonacci, you have the strong market, you have the extension, you have the reversal pattern, a lot of things on your side, okay? So when you have all those things on your side, it's good. That's what you want to have. Okay, so in this case here, now the market's kind of looking like it's going to break and resume the uptrend. So right now, all we want to do is to wait the market to revert back into, let's say, a Fibonacci level from, let's say, this move, because again, we want to go with the trend. So here you have the 50. But we already took that trade out of the 50, okay? So let's wait the market to have a move or create some sort of double top or double bottom. So now the market start moving, okay? The market resumes the uptrend, okay? The market resumes the uptrend. Now what we do, we just keep moving this Fibonacci. And then now what we have this 38 here, we have this 50 here, and have the 61. So if we come down there and create a double bottom here or there or there, that's gonna be a trigger to enter. So now we're not entering on any double bottoms, double tops. We're gonna be waiting the market to come to those areas. Create a new high, continue the uptrend, super strong, fine. Continue the uptrend. And then now we're just waiting the market to come to the 38, for example, or the 50. Another thing you can do is you can start the Fibonacci from this low, because that's the most recent leg. So for example, I'm just gonna pull in here, and you can see like the market went pretty close to the 38, but not close enough for us to actually enter this trade. Now there is a much higher time frame double top happening here, but this one, right, this one, it's a much bigger double top. I think it's more clear on the daily chart. This would be your sort of neckline, but again, you're going against the trend, so you've got to be careful with those sort of setups. Okay, you got to be careful with those. Like right now, I'm just trying to make as simple as possible so everyone can understand. So let's say we're not taking this sort of double top in here, and we're gonna wait the market to come to one of those Fibonacci levels. Okay, now the market has created a new leg. See this new leg here? So now we can just push the Fibonacci in there, and then we can basically grab this, and then now we can just zoom in and see if we can create some double bottoms at those levels. And then that would be, I would say, not on the 4-hour chart, but definitely if you go down on a time frame on a 15-minute chart or 1-hour time frame, you can find this as a double bottom, you know, because you can find this first low and then the second low a little bit higher. As I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. It can be like this, it can be like that, and it can be like this. Okay, so it can be a little bit higher, little bit lower, you know, this one was a little bit higher, but it can be like the same, like this, you know. So this one would be on a 1-hour chart. It would definitely be, let's go to 1-hour chart here so I can, yeah, see. And also you can, you know, if we go to the chart patterns, you can see that this is basically like ended up being like a head and shoulder, right? So it's another pattern that you can also use to trade. So this would be our neckline, and look how easy it is now to actually find a profitable strategy, to find a profitable trade, because now you added confluences on your side, you added more things, you made the strategy more robust by adding, let's say, a Fibonacci retracement level, by adding the rule of I'm only going with the trend, with the high time frame trend. So because the market is going up, I'm only going to be buying. Okay, so in this case, we wait the market to come into the 50 Fibonacci, we wait the reversal pattern, and that's your trade, right? That's basically you being the casino. Okay, now the market has kind of made a low, lower high, lower low. So now the market is entering a sort of range sort of stage. Okay, but if you are trading a sort of head and shoulder pattern, let me show you guys chart patterns. And if you are trading a head and shoulder pattern like this one or this one, look at that. Look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline. Look, bullish inverted head and shoulder. See the pattern? Same thing. Same thing. Okay? And where this pattern is happening at the 61 Fibonacci retracement of this leg with the uptrend. And look what happened. The market goes up. So you don't need to have a crystal ball, guys. Again, you can be the casino. You just need to find those rules, you need to find those confluences and backtest them, with the replay mode, so you don't see what's happening in the future. You don't have any hindsight bias, you know what I mean? And you can actually see if you are profitable or not on that strategy. We started trading, we started backtesting, we did a couple of trades, those guys stopped out. Therefore, I added more stuff. I made it a little bit more complex. All right. So if you are just starting out, obviously, the first thing you need to do is study it. So read one of those books that I can give you for free. Do some research on Google, on YouTube. YouTube, I don't know. There are a lot of like rubbish content in there. I do not recommend, because most of the strategies that people teach on YouTube are actually not profitable. They are not robust enough. So yeah, maybe buy a trading course. You can buy mine. You can buy the other trading course that teach some strategies, and you can start testing out on this replay mode and see if you are profitable or not. Okay. All right. We've been here for hello, Kevin. Hello, Daniel. What's up, my friends? I didn't know we speak Portuguese, Kevin. You speak a little bit, but I didn't know how, like that. That's a very, very good Portuguese. Yeah, so basically that's what you want to do, man. Like, you want to be the casino, okay? There's no reason for you to lose money in the market. Seriously. Like, that's my whole goal, to be here. That's why I'm here on a Saturday night, streaming for you guys, because there are like 6-7 people here now watching this, maybe 20 people, 30 people watch this video overall. So come on, all of us, we don't need to give money to other traders. We don't need to give money to the market. All right, just make sure you find a profitable strategy, you back test, you make it robust enough, you make sure you are profitable, you can execute it on a live environment. And if everything goes well, like, you have that peace of mind, which I thank God for having right now, which is like, I know I'm going to be making money no matter what happens, And yeah. Eu falo pouco. That's good, man. That's great Portuguese, actually. That's really good Portuguese. Yeah. Any questions, please let me know if you have any questions. If there is any strategies you guys want me to have a look, I can have a look. Some of my students actually come to me with a trading strategy that doesn't work, and they ask me, can you help me to fix that strategy? And I definitely can see what's the problem with this strategy, With these double bottom, double tops, I could easily pick up what was the problem, because I've, back tested many strategies. I back tested thousands and thousands of hours. So I know when the strategy is good or bad just by looking at it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or want me to have a look, just let me know, tap in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. Okay. So today we are learning how to build a trading strategy that works, how to be consistently profitable in the markets. For those who are jumping on right now, you guys can watch the beginning of this video. The first few minutes was a little bit messy because we had some problems with the connection, but after that we started trading these double tops, double bottoms on gold, and we saw that it's not working, wasn't working. Why? Because it was too simple and we needed to add more rules. Okay, how much do you aim to make for a month, percentage base, and do you use smart money concepts in your strategy? I do have smart money concepts, strategies like order blocks. For example, I wait the market to create a sort of imbalance, big break of a level, something, and I use, let's say, this last previous candle as my order block, and I use limit order here, pull my stop below, and I go for 2 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever I think it's gonna do. But it's not my bread and butter. My bread and butter is more like breakouts. like head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms, ranges, you know, like for example, I did a trade on gold recently. Let me get rid of the replay mode. I show you guys what was the trade. This one. So this one was a beautiful range. You can see here the beautiful range. I waited for the break, you know. Look at this beautiful break. Obviously I got out too soon. I got out here, which is a shame, but that's something I need to work on my trading, you know. I take profits too quickly. And what is the percentage I aim for a month? I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that, because in trading there is no such a thing as having consistent income. That's another lie that people sell in the internet, that you can make $1,000 a week in trading, you can make 10% a month. That's impossible. All right, just grab the returns of the best traders in the world and you're gonna see it is like it is like this market. You know, some months you're gonna have good months like this, other months you're gonna be down, other months you're gonna be up. You know, overall you want to have like a upward sort of equity curve. That's the sort of my aim. So my aim is not to make 10% a month. My aim is to look at my equity curve and ask myself, am I going up? Is my equity curve going up? Yes or no? If my equity curve is going up, I'm cool. I know I'm making money. You know what I mean? So yeah, there are some markets that's going to be very, very profitable and very easy to trade. And some markets are not going to be that easy to trade. So for example, if you go to Bitcoin 2021, 2022, there were a lot of retail traders, a lot of people forming in. It was amazing to trade. This period here, this whole period here, was when I turned $100 account into 200,000 in just 2 years. From 2021 to basically end, I think to here, end of 2022. So during this whole period here was very, very easy to trade. I had many breakouts, many trades. It was super, super easy to trade. And then we had this rubbish in here, which was I think 2023-ish. I didn't do well 2020, even though I had the best trade of my career in there. But after this was, especially during this time here, it was super choppy, super messy. Nothing was working. None of my strategies were working, and I was like just in a sort of what we call downswing. You know, a very, very bad downswing. And I was trading big sizes, and the market wasn't that liquid, and I was just losing money with fees, with commissions, and it was painful. So you can see here by the size of these candles, right? Like, look, the market had just one move up, one move down. That's it, in like 6 months. So it was very painful, you know. Then this, you know, and then we had the ETF, and then the market was good again, and then I was able to start making some money. Nice response. So how do you prepare yourself for inconsistent income, and how not to make it mess with the psychology? Amazing questions, brother. Amazing questions. Okay. Well, in that case, man, you just need to understand and be prepared. Like, understand that the trading is going to be inconsistent. Just understand that, okay? Just get rid of the mentality of I'm going to make money consistently and I'm going to always have money. Just be okay with like having some down months, having some down weeks. But I will always review my months and my weeks and understand, why am I losing money? Am I losing money because of the market? Am I losing money because of my strategy? Do I need to adapt my strategy to this market? So for example, I had to adapt my strategy. And this is something that's my weakness, which is I take too long to adapt to the market. So everything here was working. I was laughing, making over 6 figures a year, making a lot of money, laughing, making the biggest trade of my career. And then the market just goes sideways. And I kept trading in the same way, with the same size, with the same strategy as I was doing before. And took me months to understand that, bro, you gotta adapt your strategy. The market has changed. You gotta understand that the breakouts are not working. The market is just chop up and down, up and down. So you either stop trading that strategy or have to adapt. And I took too long to adapt. Basically, this whole period here. Okay, and that's what the biggest lesson of my life was during this downswing, which was probably the best downswing of my career. And I say it was actually the worst in P&L, but the best for my career, because here I understood one of the biggest mistakes of my career, which is taking too long to adapt. Okay, so therefore, when the market started to go back up, I quickly switch back to my previous strategy and say, hey, it's time for me to start making money again, because now the market is going. Okay, and similar here, when the market's now on this sideways period here, I'm not trading in the same way as the market is doing that, because the market has changed. So therefore, if the market has changed, I need to change. I need to adapt my strategy. So that's how you deal with the inconsistency. You deal with asking questions, reviewing your week, reviewing your month, understanding your strategy, asking yourself, is this the strategy? Is this the market? What can I do? Why am I not making money? You should be making money. If you're profitable and your strategy is profitable, you back test it, you should be making money. So when you're not making money, ask why. Why am I not making money? And then you need to come up with the answer, like an objective answer, not with some made up sort of answer, okay? Get rid of the psychology with the emotions. Don't listen to it. Because during this period here, I'm going to be honest, very honest. I'm going to open my heart right now. You know, there are days where I cried. There are days where I ask myself, man, I'm not good enough. Man, maybe this whole hype thing here, this whole money that I did here, it was just luck. And maybe I'm not a good trader. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe trading is not for me. Maybe I should give up. Those are the thoughts. And it's very hard. And as you said, you use the word mess. It messed with my psychology. It messed with my mind. And that's when meditation, that's when yoga, that's when these mindfulness practices, that's when believing in God or have some sort of spirituality in your heart helps you to go through these dark periods and to understand that there is nothing wrong with you. It's just the market, and you just need to adapt your strategy, adapt the way you are executing your strategy, you know, and understand that it happens. Sometimes you're gonna lose money, and that's okay, as long as it's not, you know, consistent enough. So, for example, I created a rule, which is basically, I'm okay with have a down week, but when I have 2 down weeks, I've got to stop and go back to basics. Meaning, I have to backtest the strategy again. I have to make sure all the trades that I took is part of my strategy. I have to make sure that I'm trading with the right size. I have to make sure that the market is good enough for that type of strategies, or if I need to adapt. So 2 weeks, okay? So now when I have a 2-week down weeks, I go back to basic and I reset, and I kind of start it again on the 3rd week, and I make sure that 3rd week I reduce my size. I start trading with a smaller size. I start trading very, very good setups. So I stop taking like any sort of setups just because I like it. I be like very consistent on the setups, and I know exactly what type of setups I need to take. I start looking to my playbooks in here, you know what I mean? So I look to my playbook, I open up my playbook. I'm gonna share quickly here my playbook with you guys. Why not? Let me share the SFP here. So I have like all these setups in here where I take screenshots, and I make sure during this period I am trading my strategy, okay? So that's what I want to do. I go back to basic, and I make sure the 3rd week is a profitable one. I don't care about money. Don't go for the money. I don't want to get my money back. Don't go to that mentality. Don't go to I want my money back mentality. Just go to, okay, let's stop the bleeding. Let's start be profitable again. Let's build up the confidence that you can make money and that you are a good trader. And then on the 4th week, you can start pushing back the size again. It's slowly, you know? And then basically your equity curve is going to be like upward sort of equity curve, okay? Where you're gonna have those sort of down weeks, down months, but overall you are sloping up because you'll never let the boom and bust cycle in your equity curve where you make a lot of money and then you lose it all. Okay? I hope that was clear. That was a big answer. You know, that was a big answer, but I hope that was clear, bro. Yeah. What else? We've got 5 minutes. Let me know if you guys want to ask any more questions before we wrap it up. But I think we went over a lot of good stuff in here. The beginning was very stressful with the connection, with the link. You know, oh my God, what's going on? But that will happen when you're alive, you know? When you're alive, man. You can't, what do you call it? You can't prevent some, you know, some of those things to happen. But I hope you guys had some fun today. And yeah, we had some fun like looking at chart patterns, back testing that pattern, reviewing the strategy, refining the strategy, you know, making more robust, you know, using like the Fibonacci indicator as a confluence to actually catch the best probability setups, you know. Nice. I'm glad. Thanks, amigo. I'm glad. Thanks, Lara. Glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was good. It was good. I liked it as well. Yeah, and I hope you guys don't lose money, please. You know, I'm here, man. I'm here. We can make money together. I'm not the type of guy. I'm not like the type of guy that I wanna, you know, make money just by myself and that's it. No, man. We can share. We can share some love. This is like multi-trillion-dollar market. There is money for everyone here. You know what I mean? And yeah, we can just be together, grow together, and improve together. That's why I have the community. So if you're not in my community and watch this video, just make sure go to the link in the description. It's a WhatsApp community. It's totally for free. You know, join your community and start learning some of these tips, advice, and yeah, I'm there 24/7 helping everyone who wants to be helped. All right, I've got a mentoring class right now. I've got a mentoring session. I need to jump off in 4 minutes. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. The market is kind of moving, you know, which is good. I think there'll be some good trades this week. I think it's gonna be very interesting here. The market's like creating a range, kind of like the market wants to turn, right? Let's do just a quick analysis on Bitcoin in 3 minutes. You know, quick one. So what happened here? We kind of deviated from the top, but we kind of made a higher low, right? Higher than that, and we created a higher high. So maybe this could be higher high, higher low, higher high. Why not? You know, if we go back anywhere, I clicked the wrong button again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? If we go back towards the area right there, it's gonna be very interesting. Like no one's gonna be selling through this level. Like why would sell through this level? Look how many times we tried. The shorts try here, try there, try there, try. The shorts are tired, you know? The shorts and the longs are tired. Like everyone, it's buying down here, selling up there. And again, it's a fight. Who is gonna win this fight? It's a big range, multi-month range. It's gonna be a big one. Hello, Wagner. Thank you so much, man. I'm really glad you enjoy. Rafael. Oh man, oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Total 3 also broke a daily trend line and retested. Yeah, man. Total 3 is just amazing also. Looking amazing. Just before I go, let's have a look on... Oh, no, just Total 3, right? Total 3. This is what Kevin's talking about. This is what Kevin's talking about. Look at this pattern, my friends. Look at this. Look at this textbook, right? Bro, like seriously, like I don't know, man. I think the Bulls are winning this battle. The Bears are tired. They tried, and now head and shoulder, broke the neckline, perfect retest. You know, we can create a range here. If we break that level, oof. Exciting times in the market right now. So yeah, stay tuned. And tomorrow we have the last free webinar session of this series. And tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys how I turned my $100 account into 200,000 in just 2 years. I'm gonna share some secrets tomorrow. So